guys, welcome back to Wishtrend TV. It is your sister Eunice in the house today.
And Lisa!
Yay! So glad to be back.
I know, I'm glad to be back. So if you guys haven't checked out our previous do's and don'ts, we talked about whiteheads. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure to go right now.
Go right now. Go. Today is a very special day because we have a very special collaboration with Rowena and Felicia from Beauty Within. Yay! We're so excited for this collaboration. We're going to be talking about the do's and don'ts for youthful skin. Alright, so before we get started, I think we should talk about the definition of youthful skin.
Yes.
And it's very important that number one, that your skin is hydrated, and number two, that you have a very smooth texture, and number three, that you have elasticity.
Skin aging actually begins around the age of 25 and it escalates after the age of 30 even more. But I know, sad face. But don't worry guys, even though we can't avoid aging, we can definitely slow it down. So we'll start off with the do's for youthful skin. Do number one.
Keep your elastic fiber. Alright guys, so let's look at this picture right now. They're two different people, but they do look alike, but their age looks a bit different, right? How old do you think they are?
Alright, so they do look alike, but they actually look to be about 10 to 15, 20 years apart. What do you think?
Yes, that's what I first thought when I saw this picture. However, they're twins. They're actually born on the exact same day. The reason why one sister looks way older than the other sister is because her elastic fiber is destroyed. So this is a definition of having strong elastic fiber. When you have a ball and you bounce it, and that force that comes and brings it back up to its original place and position, that is elasticity. So when we pull our skin and if it comes back to its place, that means it has elasticity. So elasticity comes from our elastic fiber. Alright guys, so to explain this very easily, we have this prepared for you guys. Let's take a look. What's on the screen is a picture of the skin structure. The skin's dermal layer is largely constituted by elastic fiber, collagen, and ground substance that includes hyaluronic acid, which attracts moisture. So you guys have heard of the word collagen a lot when we talk about skin aging, yes? When collagen thins down or gets destroyed, it causes fine lines. But when elastic fiber is destroyed, skin's elasticity decreases and causes deep wrinkles. And collagen is important too, but elastic fiber is extremely important because it acts as a support system that connects the epidermis and the dermal layer of the skin. So once the elastic fiber is destroyed, it's really hard to recover. That's why in the beginning, it's very important that we keep our elastic fiber safe. So the first way that you can protect your elastic fiber is sunscreen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's very important because the biggest thing that destroys our elastic fiber is the UV rays.
I heard that even on a non-sunny day, it's really important to always wear sunscreen, even if it's raining.
Yes, 365 days a year. You have to wear it every single day. We can't emphasize enough how important sunscreen is. It's not optional, it's mandatory.
So now we will show you guys how to apply sunscreen properly. Squeeze out and use this amount of it from here to here. Tap the product into the face overall and put another layer on areas on the face that stick out.
Do number two.
Cool down your skin.
Alright, so it is summertime in Korea. Bikinis.
So hot.
Yeah, a lot of good things that's coming up because it's summertime. However, if you stay in the sun for just like 15 minutes, our skin's temperature goes up like crazy. It goes up until 40 degrees Celsius. However, for healthy skin, 30 to 32 degrees Celsius is really the healthy level. So we know that UV rays are really bad for youthful skin. However, realistically, it's really hard to avoid it.
That's right. When the skin heats up, the collagen is destroyed, which means the skin becomes more dry and also less elastic. This is why it's really important to cool down your heated skin as it is to avoid UV rays.
Okay, Luisa, please share with us how you can lower the temperature of our skin.
Okay, Eunice, this is my top secret, but just for you. First, what you want to do is spray your face with a face mist with cooling properties. That feels nice, right? Lower the temperature of your skin by spraying a mist that has immediate cooling effects. But never spray the mist or apply skincare products when your face is still sweaty. It is best to wash your face off of sweat and impurities by lukewarm water and then spray the mist. Second, you want to apply a gel-type cooling product. You can cool down your skin fast by applying a cold gel-type product that has been stored in the fridge. However, when your skin is extremely heated, very cold cream can be irritating to the skin. So apply it after washing your face with lukewarm water. Third, you can do a face mask. After you have washed off sweat and impurities with lukewarm water, lightly wipe away your face with a toner. Then soak up some sponge pads with a toner, put it on your skin, and remove them after 5 to 10 minutes. Then layer the toner on your skin and make sure all products get absorbed, recovering your damaged skin. Apply non-irritating cream on top of that. Now, what's important here is actually the ingredients that are in the toner. So you want to avoid ingredients such as alcohol and ethanol because those ingredients do cool down our skin, but once they evaporate, they can actually dry out and irritate our skin even more. Here, cetyl alcohol is not included in the types of alcohol that can irritate your skin. Cetyl alcohol is fat-based alcohol that is created by ingredients extracted from coconut and palm oil. It is low irritating and very hydrating, which moisturizes your skin and improves your skin to be shiny and smooth. It is also sometimes used as an emulsion stabilizer, which means it emulsifies different cosmetic ingredients in products. And this means it can be used to control the thickness of different cosmetic products. Do number 3.
Hyaluronic acid and peptides.
Isn't hyaluronic acid important for very dry skin?
Definitely.
And I've also heard that peptide is really important, but I remember the description was a little bit hard for me to understand.
So to keep youthful skin, it is important that we say goodbye to dry skin. So the drier your skin is, the faster the aging process is gonna, start speeding up. And also if your skin is dry, it's gonna give you other skin concerns as well. So that is why it is so important for us to keep our skin hydrated. And I'm gonna introduce you to 2 excellent ingredients that will help us. Number 1 is hyaluronic acid, and number 2 is peptides. So the first one is hyaluronic acid, and we're gonna hydrate our skin with hyaluronic acid. It's very important because what it does for us is it locks in the moisture in our skin that might evaporate and fly away. So this is a very important ingredient for us. Hyaluronic acid has great ability to absorb moisture, so when hyaluronic acid decreases, more moisture evaporates, resulting in dry, less elastic skin. After you reach your 40s, hyaluronic acid that was in the skin reduces to about half the amount you originally had. Then when you use hyaluronic acid, it keeps the skin from external irritation and slows down the aging, recovering the skin that has already aged. Second is wrinkle improvement through peptides. That is such an excellent ingredient. So peptide is an ingredient that will help to keep your skin hydrated, not just on the outside layer, but deep within your skin. And also it will keep your skin very healthy. So I have this prepared for us. I'm gonna read it for you guys. Peptide is the smallest unit that has protein functions, that synthesizes amino acid, a constituent in protein. A number of peptides synthesize to form a molecule of protein, and the small molecule structure penetrates into the skin to synthesize collagen and elastin.
Now that was a lot, Eunice. So what exactly does all this mean?
Okay, so I'm gonna show you actually in more simple way for you guys to be able to understand. So easily, peptide is the protein that our skin takes in. EGF is a very, very popular and an excellent product that is in peptide products. It gets involved in collagen synthesis, it helps to remove dead cells, and also it rejuvenates our skin. It gets involved in collagen synthesis, and also it helps to remove dead cells, and most importantly, it helps to regenerate our skin. It also speeds up the skin renewal cycle, and it also helps to prevent aging, which is very important. That's what we're talking about today. And also it helps to remove dead skin cells, so it improves the overall skin texture as well. A tip here is that the peptide in the blue drop doubles the effect of the product that you're gonna put on afterwards. So putting on a peptide product, then applying hyaluronic acid will help to achieve youthful and fresh skin.
So thank you so much for these tips, Eunice. And I basically need to go now and get some peptide, right?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Do number 4.
Eat and apply vitamin well. Alright, so the vitamin that helps to antioxidize and also keep our youthful skin is vitamin C and vitamin E. So vitamin C provides an important role in metabolism because it helps to absorb all these other nutrients, and it's also an important nutrient for life and health itself.
I love vitamin C.
However, our bodies cannot create vitamin C itself, so we have to get it from the outside. So when consumed only 100 milligrams a day, vitamin C can get absorbed by the end of our small intestine. On the skin, it helps to stabilize collagen when collagen is being formed, and it also has the ability to remove active oxygen from those UV rays.
Yes, antioxidant. Yes.
So vitamin C is great because it can improve skin pigmentation, it can take away those fine lines, and it also hydrates our skin as well. Therefore, edible vitamin C and vitamin C to put on your skin are both very good. Now, the most well-known effect of vitamin E is to remove active oxygen on our skin. Our body needs oxygen, but if improper oxygen is created in the body, then it becomes acidic through active oxygen, and it causes aging in the blood and structures like when apples turn brown. When you apply vitamin E on the skin, it prevents the dismantling of collagen caused by UV exposure and protects the firmness of the derma. It reduces redness, edema, and sensitivity of the skin. So unlike vitamin C that is water soluble, vitamin E is actually oil soluble. So you have to be careful about the amount you're putting in your body because it can actually be sedimented into your body. Now this is a secret just for you Wishtrenders, but yes, vitamin C and vitamin E is better when it's applied and consumed together as opposed to when you do it separately. Do number 5.
Blood circulation. Alright, so do you ever have that feeling where you think you slept well, but your skin complexion looks so bad, you still look really tired, and maybe, you know, the wrinkles and the fine lines on your face is more visible? Do you ever get those days?
Eunice, I do have a lot of those days, yes, unfortunately.
Because maybe of your job too, especially because you're a flight attendant, and I just feel like maybe it'll be more tough, you know?
Right. So even though I get a really good night's rest, on days when I'm working and I'm kind of standing up for a very long time, I usually get those symptoms that you just mentioned.
Girl, I'm so glad that you mentioned that because standing up for a very long time and stuff, it's probably because your blood circulation is not circulating like really well.
Right.
So that's why, you know, blood circulation, people don't really think about it, but it's very, very important, not just for our health, but also for our skin's health as well. So I'm gonna be sharing 2 ways that you can improve blood circulation, okay?
Tell me!
Let's start! First exercise, lay on the bed and lower your head downwards. The blood travels downwards when you sit or stand all day. This posture, however, sends the blood to the face to help blood circulation and also helps to prevent skin sagging due to gravity. Do it for about 3 minutes each time. After finishing your basic skincare routine, do an A-E-I-O-U with your mouth. This stretches your facial muscles and helps blood circulation and increases the absorption of the products you have applied. The effects of skincare products differ a lot according to how well your skin has absorbed it. Stick your lips out and throw back your head so your neck is completely stretched. Facial stretching is also good to do frequently. Alright, so that was pretty difficult, I know, but it gets easier if you do it every single day and it will make a difference. Yes. How was it for you?
It wasn't hard to do, but I think I need to like hide in secret when I do it.
Yeah,
you know?
It's too funny. Okay, so lastly, I have something very important to say. So there's a research that shows on the average, a person that smiles a lot looks 2 years younger than their age. However, compared to that, for those that have kind of sad faces or gloomy faces, they look 1 year older than their actual age. So I think it's really realistically very important that at all times we smile and we try to, you know, put on a really big smile for ourselves and for our youthful skin as well. So when we do smile, our like facial muscles, it doesn't sag. So overall, it's gonna make our complexion look brighter, and we're gonna look more attractive and more youthful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So guys, how about putting a big smile on your face rather than, a frown. Alright guys, so that is it for today. We really hope that you enjoyed the do's for youthful skin. It's very important that everything that we've mentioned, let's make it into a habit, daily habit.
So now that you guys have checked out the do's for youthful skin, aren't you curious about the don'ts? So make sure to go check out our collab video for the don'ts on Beauty Within's channel, and we'll link the video in the descriptions below, so check it out.
Check it out, guys. And if you have any other questions or skin concerns, don't forget to go to YouTube, type in Wishtrend TV, and the skin concerns you might have, for example, like Wishtrend TV acne scar, then all the videos that will pop up to give you the solutions that you need. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I think we're gonna finish off with our Wishtrend TV's new slogan: sharing positive beauty everywhere.
Wishtrend TV.
Bye!